So, who are Gecs? And why are there 100 of them? Hello everyone, my name is Bait, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Record Store Day 2024 release for 100 Gecs Snake Eyes. Last Saturday it was Record Store Day, and I went to my local record shop, and I waited in line, and I picked up 3 records. One of them was Cracker Island Deluxe by Gorillaz, which I showed in my last video, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. The other record was Love is Rage by Lil Uzi Vert, which I'll be making a video on next. But today we're going to be focusing on Snake Eyes by 100 Gecs. Also, if you're new to my channel, I have also made videos about 100 Gecs before. I made a little bit of a collection video showing off a couple of their records as well as some merch. So I'll also leave a link for that in the playlist below. But enough of that shameless plugging. Let's take a look at Snake Eyes by 100 Gecs for the 2024 Record Store Day release. And here is the EP. Yes, it comes shaped like a pot leaf, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, when I was looking at the Record Store Day list of releases that we were going to be getting, and I saw that this was at the very top, and I saw it was by 100 Gecs, I thought, well, that'll be a nice little collector's item. And yeah, so these were limited to, I believe, 3,500 pieces worldwide. I got mine at my local. I think they actually had a few leftover ones at my local as well. And I think the guy there who was, because when I went there, they had a guy who had like a big row, like almost like a shelf full of all these RSD releases. And I asked for 100 Gecs, and he said, good choice. So yeah, I don't know if he was saying good choice because of how funny this looks or because of 100 Gecs. I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, he did give me this, and they had a few left over, so I'm guessing getting 100 Gecs wasn't on everyone's bingo card, but here it is. Yep, it's a die-cut vinyl, about 10 inches, and it's in the shape of a cannabis leaf. You've got a little hype sticker here. It says Record Store Day 2024, 100 Gecs Snake Eyes. So, on side A, we have Hey Big Man, and we also have Torch Me, featuring Skrillex. And on side B, we have Runaway, not Runaway, by Kanye, 100 Gecs, of course. Now, there is a bit of an error on this little hype sticker here. It says it's to be played at 45 RPM. That's not right. You play it at 33.5 RPM, which is like usually the standard for a lot of LPs. I don't know why it's 45. Maybe because it's 10 inch. They just figured, oh, maybe it's supposed to be played at 45. But I think mainly because it's like a 10 inch and most of it's just been cut down to almost like a 7 inch as well. So for anyone who's got an automatic drive on their turntable, watch out for this. Okay, you don't want to be hitting that button. You want to be putting that shit on manually so you don't ruin any of it. Let's take this out and have a better look. 100 Gecs are no stranger to having funny releases like this, especially for their merchandise as well. And I believe even on one of their records, they had a limited edition variant, which it came on a yellow vinyl, and it was actually labeled the piss yellow vinyl. So doing stuff like this, I think, is really funny. And there is the pot leaf. I believe this is side A, and this is side B. There's no real way of actually making sure. I actually have to play this to make sure. Looking with the naked eye, sort of around the groove, I can't really see, unless it's really, really well hidden. Oh no, it's very well hidden. You can just about make it out. There is a bit of a dent there where you can see it's got some grooves on the matrix. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see what's A and B. I just had to play it myself, and then I figured out. I've actually never had one of these. What'd you call it? Like the die-cut shaped vinyl releases before. I've had a 10-inch record before, but I've never had anything quite as cool as this. So there's side A. And then there's side B. It's just the same on the other side. It's just a poly. That's really funny. Now, the way this actually plays, the sound of it isn't the best. This is definitely more of a novelty item. Which kind of leads into the whole, well, this fucking record costs like, I think it was £55. Out of all the records I bought, this was the most expensive one from Record Store Day. £55 for an EP. Come check out. I mean, I think it is just more of like it's a limited edition thing. It's for Record Store Day, we may as well have a bit of a gimmick. And this is kind of what they've gone with. I know there's a lot of these die-cut shaped records that are in the shapes of like hearts and stars and shit I've seen before. Actually, here's going to be a bit of a niche one. I remember doing a bit of a deep a deep dive on Discogs, right? Like a true basement dwelling vinyl collector, right? And there's one which I thought was quite ironic. It was in the shape of the Adidas logo, or Adidas if you're American. Just the blue Adidas Leaf logo, and it had a Kanye West song on it. I think it was Gold Digger, but I'm not entirely sure. And they were selling those at a shop in Brazil, like a shoe shop in Brazil, and they were giving away as like a promotional thing. This was years ago, by the way, and I can't really find much information about it. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know. But I digress. If you want my honest opinion, whether you should buy this or not because of the high price, I mean, I feel like maybe because of the high price. No, it's a bit of a weird situation because obviously these are limited. But it seems like there was not really a whole lot of hype behind these. You might be able to find it for a cheaper price, but like I said, it's more of like a novelty item of being like, haha, it's shape of weed, haha. Where is Seth Rogen? Where is he? But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. And that's going to do it for today's video on Snake Eyes by 100 Gecs, the Record Store Day vinyl. I hope you enjoyed. I know I yapped on for a bit, but there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about. But let me know your thoughts and feelings about this in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Did you guys pick this up? Did you maybe avoid it because of the overpriced price tag? I'd just like to know, maybe you guys have any of these like little die cut records as well. I'm new to them. Or I might be on the lookout for a few more. You know, you never know. But yeah, again, if you're new to my channel, I make videos about vinyl records. I'll leave a link to all the videos and shit that I said in the beginning, so please check those out if you want to. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Take care.